What's up, guys? I hope you're doing great. It's jacobcrypobury here. I'm your host Jake. Just gonna do a quick video on APECOIN today because it's gone absolutely, well, bananas, to be honest. I mean, look at it. It's just flying high. We've had these massive green candles, and just before we do talk about APECOIN and what's going on, let's just have a look at the crypto market at the moment. So up 5.5% on the week. Bitcoin bounces back through. It drops down to $38.9 thousand, and we're back through 42k already, sitting with a whopping $800 billion market cap. So very quick recovery. Things are looking good on the crypto bubbles. We've got some nice greenness going on once again. So we're getting that sort of the sirens of euphoria coming back to us once again. APECOIN here, we've got a bit of cool news. Friends at Coinbase are making a film featuring APECOIN, so they're actually going to do a trilogy film series starring Bored Ape Yacht Club APECOIN. The crypto leader calls on Bored Ape NFT owners to submit their apes for a chance to be cast in the upcoming DGen trilogy as part of an ambitious cross-platform collaboration. We can see Coinbase revealed the launch of a first-of-its-kind media project this week that features the Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT community. So they're basically going to make a trilogy film. This is something super cool. We can see a little tweet here as well. Definitely something to check out. We're creating an interactive 3-part film featuring the Bored Ape Yacht Club and APECOIN community. So keep an eye on that one, because that could easily send the price, to the moon, above $5 or even $10 or something crazy like that. So crypto fear and greed index at the moment, we've got 27, so still quite fearful. Last week we were sitting in extreme fear, so it did present some good reaccumulation opportunity, and it does look like we have potentially hit a floor with this market cycle bottom. Maybe, I mean, we can come down lower, of course, we don't know the future. However, in this short-term phase, it looks like maybe we're going to revisit some new kind of local highs. We finally also bounced back up from this 16 level on the alt season index. So when we're under 25, it does mean we're in a Bitcoin season. So we're just waiting for Bitcoin to do its thing and make its move. And finally, altcoins are now moving. So yeah, really, it was a great time to be buying altcoins, and we can see that. Look at things like synthetics, for example, back up over 100%, and things are looking fantastic. So APECOIN currently ranked 33 already, $16.44. We're up 33% on the daily time frame with a $4.682 billion market capitalization, and it is just green. Look at that, massive gains, nearly put through a new all-time high. So are we going to put through a new all-time high is the big question that we've got to ask ourselves. Well, I'm quite curious to see what's going on myself. We are a little bit overbought on the relative strength index, sitting at 69 at the moment. We've got a 23% pump, and it's hard to kind of ignore this when it's happening. We had this descending channel which took us down to around the 0.786 Fibonacci extension range, and what's happened here, I mean, this was the bottom level around $10, so we only corrected a little bit. Really, there was just a small pullback. And when we look at the fib extension, we just come through this 0.786. We've not yet got to the all-time high, but I think when we do come up to the resistance at that particular all-time high level, around this $18.17 level, it's going to look like maybe the price discovery will take us to about $20, $21.2, or the golden fib pocket at 1.618 being $22.7. So do keep an eye on those particular numbers. We've flipped everything back into a support level really nicely, really healthily. 4-hour time frame, we're just going to check for some bearish divergences. No real bearish divergence, because we haven't put through high with a lower low coming through, and yeah, it looks pretty neutral to me. And I think if we can hold this particular flag position, we might even see continuation to the upside. We already did come down and retest the $15.52 level, and right now it's just kind of, can we hold? Can we put through higher highs as well as higher lows simultaneously without getting too much of a pullback or forming a rising wedge? So there's one thing to also look for. Look at this consistent supports right here. I think that's one thing that to definitely take a look at, is the consistent support just hovering along here. It looks really good. And then we've got this particular pattern in place. We've actually got a bit of an ascending triangle. You could say this is typically bullish. I don't really want to call this a rising wedge too much. I mean, I suppose it is a little bit rising wedgey just because we're not horizontal. Textbook standards would say that this particular resistance must be horizontal. So it is probably more of a rising wedge. It is a little bit bearish in the sense that it is more of a rising wedge. So if we do lose the support here, guys, on the $16.34, maybe expect a retest of $15.59. But if we do get the momentum we're looking for and bust through this $17.42 level, then I think we'll be on the way to retesting the previous all-time high at $18.01, ready to break through to those Fibonacci targets, and looking at even $20, to be honest. Hands in the air. Yes, it's easy to say this will happen, but we're not talking about just in the next few hours or today. This is something that could happen over the next few weeks, maybe even just a few days. We know how quickly things move with cryptocurrency. So looking at the hourly time frame, we are above the 20-day moving average, pink line here. So we're a bit overextended. We've got a lot of space between this and this. Of course, it's a lagging indicator, but I would probably be as tempted as I would want to FOMO in right now. The time to buy was obviously a week ago and 2 weeks ago, maybe even 3 weeks ago. So personally, I'm not going to buy. My personal opinion is I'm not going to buy, but I do think we can see $20. High risk, high reward situation right now. We've had a lot of green, so don't chase the green thinking that you're going to FOMO. Wait for a pullback. Let's see if there's another opportunity for an impulse here. I'm waiting to see if we come down to $15.59. We could easily do the opposite and actually break to the upside, because we're breaking out as we speak right now. Yeah, $16.63. Woo, moving too quickly for me to even keep up with. So this is APECOIN at the moment, guys. I hope you enjoyed my particular outlook on APECOIN. I do think we're going to see some more movement to the upside, but let's see what happens with this rising wedge pattern, as well as the overall kind of overbought relative strength index. Maybe we need a small pullback first. If you enjoyed this kind of pragmatic approach to cryptocurrency without the sensationalism, do subscribe to the channel. Also, please do hop into the Discord. We've got around 200 people in here at the moment. You know, lots of great guys and girls. So yep, see you on the Discord. Make sure if you want to buy some crypto, you use my link down below. The best platform to grab some cryptocurrency today. You can grab your hands on some APECOIN or other things that are popping off in the market, and stick around for more content. Bye now, guys.